Hi, I'm Betty Banjack, and this is Downtown Kitchen. And today my special guest is Joan Duca. And Joan's going to make something we've been trying to figure out exactly how it got its name, and it's called City Chicken, right? And we're just going to jump in there and start with what we need to start with, and we'll talk as we go along and see how much time we have, because this is going to be city chicken with some nice pasta and vegetables today, right?
Right.
Okay.
Okay, city chicken I learned to make from my mother 100 years ago. And it's pork and veal on a stick and then breaded Italian style. And you want to start?
Why do they call it city chicken?
I think the theory is there's no chickens in New York.
But there's veal or pork in New York either.
I don't understand it at all.
I know, I've seen this. I mean, I know that this is such a thing, and it's sort of regional. So you come from another part of the state?
I'm from Wilkes-Barre.
Yeah, it's sort of regional to that. Somebody up there must have invented it.
I think so.
Why don't we start?
Okay, the first thing we have to do is we'll take the pork and we cut it into cubes. You try and make it about a 1-inch cube.
Should we start this to fry it? Or
You can get that warm. You want to do about a 1-inch square. And try and make them even so they all cook even.
in oil?
Yes.
I think I'm a big shot because I helped her. We made some yesterday.
And we ate it all.
Well, her friend, and I ate it.
Now, I told the butcher this meat was going on TV, so to make sure it was really nice, and he made it a little too lean.
Yeah, that fat helps.
A little too lean. It's so beautiful, I can't tell the pork from the veal, which it'll make it a little dry. So I would use, yeah, I would use a little more oil.
Just more oil in there?
No,
oh.
Just because it's a little too lean. But I'd rather have it a little lean than go to take a bite and taste fat.
I love pork. Everybody knows I love pork on the show because I talk about it all the time.
It's my favorite.
I'm not fond of veal, but that's a self-imposed.
Yeah, I like a veal chop on a grill.
Most things are good on a grill. So it's
yes.
pork.
Everything's good on a grill. When I do pork on a grill, like if I'm doing sausage or ribs, I'll boil them first.
You're in the process of rebuilding your whole patio, aren't you?
Yes.
Are you going to get a new grill? I saw something out there covered up. You're not grilling
Now,
yet.
Rick bought me a grill last year for my birthday.
Rick's her friend.
Like we're in front of the jeweler shop, and he goes, "What do you want?" And I says, "Let's go to Sears. I want a new grill."
Well, that's good.
He bought me the Rolls Royce of the grills.
It's big.
6
I can see
burners.
It's covered, but I can see how big it is.
All stainless steel. I said, if he put 4 steel belted radials on it, I'd drive it right out of the yard. It's beautiful.
Joan has an unusual profession, I think. It's a very good one. And tell us exactly what your title is. I always get it all.
What we do is we're non-surgical hair replacement for people with hair loss problems, men, women, children. And what it is it's really an up-to-date version of a hairpiece. And it's put on in a daily wear attachment where you can remove it yourself.
That's
and
a
then
good idea.
Yeah, it's also
nothing
put
worse
on.
than someone with a dated hairpiece.
Yeah.
It looks like they bought it 25 years ago. They did buy it 25 years ago.
Yeah,
and they're still wearing it. The color's different than
Some
their
people
hair.
are still wearing them.
I know.
Especially the politicians, they're still wearing those
But
rugs.
it's a very confidential profession also. But
Yes,
a few times I had been in the office or the salon or whatever you're going to call it, I saw a woman too. They all looked wonderful.
Well, men usually, the business was usually mostly men because women would go out and buy an inexpensive wig and wear the wig, where now they're not wanting to walk around, looking like they got this big thing on their heads. Now we're going to take 1 veal.
She asked me to help.
That was 1 pork. We're going to take a pork and a veal, and a pork and a veal. You alternate your meat. This could also be made with just pork. It could be made with just veal.
Or chicken.
No chicken.
No chicken?
No chicken.
Oh, well, it could be.
But you know, like somebody don't like veal or somebody doesn't like pork, you could, especially when the pork is this beautiful.
Oh, this is beautiful meat. I have a thing we can use there.
You don't want to put too many on the stick, and don't put them so close together.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You
I only
see
put
that?
four.
You see,
You told me to
see
put
this?
four.
Should have put that on lengthwise.
I'm having trouble. My
That's
hands aren't cooperating today. I have a bad forefinger. I do. It gets stiff and it won't.
It's okay.
Here we go. Is that smoking too much?
I would say so. Ow.
Oh, here, I'll
Cloth.
take it. Leave it alone. That's one thing about having this great metal top. Now, we don't have to,
The fire only goes this far.
yeah, the fire only goes this far, that's right. But you can just put things right. Oh, steel, aluminum, steel. In fact, they showed a kitchen yesterday on television on one of those home shows thing, where more and more people are going to stainless steel kitchenware because
stainless
they
steel.
can move it. It's portable. They can take it out with them if they move, and the alarms are going to go off any minute now.
I think so.
And
I said warm it up.
I'm sorry,
You're the professional. I told you to warm it up.
I'm not a professional oil warmer.
That's okay.
I think maybe. Do we have enough here?
Yeah, you can stop whenever you want. We have plenty.
Okay, well, we'll stop at that.
Let me just add one more to this. Okay.
Why don't I get a dish to put? Here we go. Oh, I want to make mention before we go on, because I was looking from this side. If you see in the front, we have a new sign. You want to back up so you can see it? It's Look Who's Cooking, and Patricia Davis's art class made this for us, and we're real happy with it. We've been looking for it, forward to getting something like this since the beginning. We have a few more things to fix up the eyes and add a few side things, but we're really pleased, and we thank Ms. Davis's class for doing that for us. I told you we're going to get better all the time.
Okay. I just broke 3 eggs in a bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And the best part of this to me is the grated cheese.
Oh, yes, she's a cheese freak.
I'm a cheese freak. Okay. All the seasonings basically go into the egg.
Okay.
So I love pepper.
I like pepper, but I like cracked pepper.
I'm not big on salt.
Well, you're going to put a lot of salt in with
Well,
that.
I'm going to use the garlic salt, so that'll also make it salty, a little more salty. Okay. Parsley. I'm hanging myself.
Oh, that happens.
Parsley, very colorful. And my favorite, grated cheese. I like to add a little heavy grated cheese, thank you, Betty, to make it a little thick, because I think it holds to the meat better. It's a little thick. You want to get your breadcrumbs ready?
Oh, sure.
Italian seasoned breadcrumbs, Progresso is my favorite. Can I say that?
Yes. She asked me if she could say that, and I said,
It is the best. It is the best.
you can.
Because
That was
it-
not an
it
advertiser. We're not
stays the
endorsing.
crispiest. It's just the best.
We want to pour some,
A lot.
pour a lot. Surprised how much
lot.
you use.
I know.
Is this enough,
Now,
do you
I hope
think?
that's not too hot. Okay. We're going to roll the pork and veal into the breadcrumbs. Yeah, listen to me. The egg mix.
This egg. This is breadcrumbs.
Okay, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Okay, you want to come a little closer? How hot do you think that is?
I think it's okay. Look, watch. If I put some stuff in it, see?
Okay, that's cool. Now, the only thing we're going to do on the stove is actually just get the
Brown.
breadcrumbs nice and crispy and brown. See, I think I'd rather just
Do it that way?
do it this way for a while.
You want me to turn
So we
that
can
down some
put-
more?
A lot in at one time.
Oh, it's when it sizzles up, it smells so good.
It does.
We're going to have a lot
I've
of
been
people
making this for
visiting.
years.
We'll have a lot of people visiting the studio.
I love making this when I get company, mainly because a lot of people in this area have basically never heard of it. And when I serve it, they just go crazy.
It's very good.
Like if somebody's coming over again, they go, "Are you going to make city chicken?" And I go, "Oh, all right, I'll make it."
Oh, yeah, you twist your arm. You can't wait.
Well, if you're making a lot, it's a
Yeah.
lot of work,
Yes.
you know.
When you cooking
I do
for
6 pounds. I do 6 pounds of meat. I do 3 pounds of veal, 3 pounds of pork.
That's what you had between yesterday and today, right?
That's what we ate yesterday.
We didn't eat 6 pounds. We ate half of it.
We did.
She's trying to make it sound like we ate
She
more.
embarrassed me. She was sitting in the kitchen going, "Is it done yet?
Oh, yeah.
Is it done yet?" I'm there, "Control yourself, Betty."
You had to smell it is worth.
Which I was impressed because she's such a professional. Now,
Keep saying that. We're
We're
going to
just
find out
gonna-
professional what, right?
do these
Ah.
really quick.
Get some in the oven, you know. Already made.
Yes, we do. Look what I did.
What did you
It's your
do?
fault, Betty. You're not watching.
You didn't bread it.
Okay, now,
I'm not the breading
see,
cop.
these are all ready to be turned around. That's how quick you do it.
We need another dish, right?
We need something to put these on. And this is hot. Okay, that's it. I'm ready. Did I tell you I cook fast? I'm a very fast cooker. Because all you want to do is make them look pretty. That's all you want to do. And you have to have long fingernails to do this.
Or a little prong. You know the trouble is, see how they look now? They look like they're done, don't they?
Yes.
But they now have to cook an hour or more.
Okay, let's put those
So
right
I'm not
there.
so.
You know, you could be breading.
I could, couldn't I?
Yeah, like you're the boss here.
No, I just come
Go ahead.
so I can
okay,
eat.
okay. Just there's not that
But
many
I have
left.
some water boiling. You want me to put some pasta on?
We're gonna make a little side dish.
Where's the pasta?
I hid it. It's
I-
over there.
I see you did.
It's over there in the corner.
Oh, it's laying down. And you break it in 3.
Could you turn this down a little bit so these
Sure.
don't get funny looking? I don't like them to look dark. I like them to look red. Just a nice color. I don't like them too. Sometimes if I'm making a lot of them and the oil starts getting a little black because of the breadcrumbs, I actually will change the oil. That's it. Oops.
Joan has a very nice kitchen with those high stools, so everyone wants to sit around the kitchen instead of going
It's the
elsewhere.
Italian part of me, you know, when you have company. If you really like them, you sit in the kitchen. If you don't like them,
I'm just going to put in half a box.
Where
Oh,
can I-
let me use this new thing. I bought
oh, go
especially
ahead,
for
because I know
here.
you're excited over that.
It's called a fat trap.
Oh, you have to put the bag in
You have to
first,
put
right?
the bag in, yeah. And then when we collect all the fat, and you told me you didn't need this, when we collect all the fat, we just wrap it up and throw it away.
How exciting
Oh,
for you.
isn't it? Do you want a piece of paper towel to wrap? Wipe that out? You're done trying.
I don't need it anymore, but if you want me to
Okay.
wipe it out and burn myself, I will.
No, just put it up there.
Is it off?
It's off now.
Alrighty then.
See? Oh, I'm
Okay.
impressed. I'm glad I got this.
So
called
it's
a
really
fat
quick
trap.
and easy to do, you know. But when you're making 6 pounds or whatever, you know, it's a lot of work. But they look really nice.
Yeah, I was-
Presentation.
I thought was sort of interesting when you talked about children wearing non-surgical hair pieces. I guess that's sort of a joke
Well,
for them to have to,
Yeah,
or do
well,
they adopt because they're
you know,
younger?
we deal with people that, chemo patients, people that have trichotillomania. They pull their own hair out. It's a self-punishment thing. And any kind of hereditary baldness, whatever it is, whether you just want to add more volume to your hair as well. You don't have to have a complete hair loss problem. Have you mixed that macaroni? Now, this will be baked in the oven, covered. I would do the first hour at 350 and then turn the oven down to 300 for about 45 minutes. If you uncover it and the breadcrumbs look like they got a little soft, you can uncover them and just keep them in the oven just enough to get them crispy again. And they're done.
Well, you're talking about almost 2 hours before these can be eaten.
Yeah,
And
because the cubes are so small, yesterday we did it like in an hour and 45 minutes. We were done.
and it was hard to wait.
If they're too big, the pieces are too big,
Should
it
I
just
get
takes
the
a lot
finished one
longer.
out?
Sure. Now the side dish we're going to make, it's steamed broccoli, steamed cauliflower, and of course it's got to be Italian. So we're going to do linguine with oil, garlic, salt, pepper, and of course grated cheese as a side dish.
Aha! Can you get this?
See, it looks the same as the one we just took
I
away.
know, and then you think you have to wait all that time to eat it.
Oh, I don't know how far to go. Okay.
You can go.
Okay, is this warm?
No.
Okay, we already steamed the broccoli yesterday and the cauliflower, and we only used the flour. Then, you want to give me that little bowl there?
This?
Yeah, this is the largest one we have.
No.
I don't think
Hold
this
on.
is, yeah, this is too small. I think we need something big. How about that one? Just for,
Oh, I'm so proud we're getting real stuff
we're
lately.
excited.
Huh?
We're so excited. Now, this could be made, and just like the city chicken, it's all on how you like your seasonings. You can season these very heavy, a lot of pepper. You can use more grated cheese. Are you going to start eating already?
I tell you, this is the only reason I do this job. I didn't bite that. I just pulled it off.
This is nice in the summer. I make this out on the patio. This could be served cold or hot. I like it hot.
I tend to like my foods cold. You said that.
And
You
the
like
garlic, it's all in how you want it yourself. Use a lot of garlic.
It's oil and garlic so far, right?
Mm-hmm.
What else you put in there? So far.
That's it
Oh.
so far. And I'm addicted to this.
Garlic. Yeah, she buys that by the case.
Yes, I do. And like I said, the seasonings are your own personal taste. Some people like a lot of garlic. I like mezzo-mezz. Not too much. A little salt and pepper. How's the pasta?
I'm checking.
You could also make this with any kind of pasta. You can make this with bow ties, ziti, nothing heavy like rigatoni or anything like that. Not with angel hair, it's too soft.
Well, you know what? It's better, I think, unless you're sitting down to eat, then it doesn't matter. But if you're going to have a buffet or a barbecue or something, the smaller pieces of pasta are easier to handle because most of the time you're not sitting.
Yeah, we usually break the pasta into like 4, so when you pick it up with the fork, you have a little,
It's not quite there.
about a 2-inch piece of pasta. And it's really nice, like, before you make anything, to let this sit, because it really absorbs all the flavors of the garlic and your seasonings.
Hold on a second. Talk amongst yourselves.
Work
Whatever.
it out yourself.
Are we
Okay,
gonna put-
all we
you
need
put
is
the
the
pasta?
pasta. All
What
we
about
need is
the
the pasta.
vegetables?
I like the pasta.
Well,
These are a little big, but they break as you mix. Now they're cold.
I am trying to locate
They're called.
is something. Maybe I found it. Whoops.
I like it like this sometimes without the pasta.
Here we got it. To drain the pasta.
My neighbors know when I'm making this.
Why? Why?
They can smell the garlic.
Oh. Yeah, but you cook a lot with garlic, period.
Oh, I love to cook.
You break that all up like that?
Well, it's a little big. The broccoli breaks up on its own. This tastes good just like this.
Do you cook every night?
I love to cook. The only time I don't cook is Tuesday and Wednesday nights when I work late. But in my freezer, there's enough spaghetti sauce with meatball, sausage, 3 kinds of brajol at my beck and call, and soup. I make enough soup, and some have baby meatballs in it, some has a chicken,
Oh, yeah.
and then I defrost that and I cook a fresh noodle, because sometimes I like to use the little tortellini with the 3 cheeses, and sometimes I like to use a noodle. Sometimes I like to use something small.
In your freezer?
Sure. In fact, I have a bigger lock on my refrigerator than I do on my house. There are more people trying to get into my refrigerator than my house.
I can imagine. I'm still waiting for the pasta to get done.
I have friends of mine that if they're having a party,
I
they
think
come
it's-
over and they go, "Can I have like 2 containers of your sauce?" You know, and you know they
could
they
sell
make
it
their
like
own
Paul
pasta.
Newman.
Mine's better than Paul Newman's.
Well, make a Joan Duca. I think it's
Who
fine.
would buy it? Joan
I
Duke-
would.
Joan Duca's spaghetti sauce.
Well, it's Italian sounding.
Yeah. I started cooking like when I was very young. Like my dad died when I was like 6. And we were like 8, 9 years old, and this is a true story. And my mother would have on the refrigerator, "Joan, make the spaghetti sauce." And I'd be going, you know, I was just a kid doing the garlic, and I've just made it my whole life.
Yeah, well, it becomes part of you. You don't think about it.
Oh, I love to cook. I love to
Again,
cook.
everybody knows this. My mother never let me cook in her kitchen. I cooked when I went out on my own.
Really?
I was going to mess her kitchen up.
Okay.
Here's your
Now,
pasta.
you could put a little bit of spaghetti in or a lot. Of course, I like a lot.
That's all I cooked up. I didn't cook up the whole
I
box.
like a lot. A parking lot. Oops, look what I did, Betty.
You messed up the
On
mess.
national TV.
Oh, national. National.
On national TV. And then, you know, you
National.
taste this, and if it needs a little more salt and pepper, or a little more garlic, or a little more cheese. But this is one of those dishes that actually tastes better the next day after all the flavors. It looks like it needs something.
Did you get the cheese?
Does it need cheese?
Did you put it in?
Yeah, I did. It looks like it needs cheese, Betty. Why don't you take a little taste of...
Oh, I'll force myself.
Oh, go ahead. I think it needs cheese.
Actually, I think it's wonderful.
Well, you always said that.
No, I don't. When I don't like it, I don't say anything. So you're lucky. You must have liked everything you ever made.
Ah,
You try it.
let me try it. I can't even get it on the fork.
I'm not going to be able to go to work today. I'm going to be.
This is work, isn't it?
Well, no, I work at the library. You all know that. And this is my long day, so.
Need something.
Well, put in what you think it needs.
I think the pasta could have cooked it a little bit longer.
Tough.
Yeah, man. That's
I mean, that's all.
really al dente, as they say, right? Pepper. Not enough pepper.
Wait till everyone tastes this. This is. Okay.
It's really good, and it's unique.
And it's really. I know it takes time to do
It's
all
like,
that, but it's
you know, it's like if
easy.
you go to somebody's house, you know you're going to get chicken steak or, you know, something normal.
But it's
Something normal.
something normal.
You know, when you come over to my house, you get Abby normal, you know.
But the thing is, it is easy to make. The actual, it just takes a long time. It's like when you prepare Oriental vegetables, cooking them is like nothing. But then deciding you have to go and chop them all up and get everything chopped up, it's a pits. I used to do a lot of Oriental cooking, and I haven't for some reason over the last not a few years or whatever, and I think I just got tired of chopping all the food up, and I got cut a couple times with a knife, so I'm a little scary.
Yeah, sometimes I go to a Chinese restaurant because they do these really great string beans.
Yeah.
And I'll bring them home.
And they make them yours.
And I'll put them in a dish.
And I made these. Well, there's
Cost me
nothing wrong with that.
$9 for a string beans, you know, because
There's nothing wrong with that. If you can't cook and you want to give a party, hey, go find a caterer. Go find a local supermarket.
I can't. My mother would never forgive me.
No, but I meant for people that don't want to cook but want to
Yeah.
have a party.
Mhm.
You can go to your local everyone now has a...
If you told me there were 20 people at my house tonight,
Yeah.
I'd be ready.
I'd be ready.
I'd be ready. I love to cook.
But if there's 20 people at my house tonight, they're going to be surprised. 'Cause
Yeah.
I have a meeting. I won't be
So,
there.
My house would have to be on fire to get 20 people at my
Yeah,
house.
well, I live right in town, but I could get 20 people around the apartment. Listen, I can't wait for everyone to taste this. Oh, see these sticks? The sticks she put them when she got in the dollar store, right? Did you tell them where you got these?
I actually got them in Acapulco.
Did they
I
let
was
you
on
bring them
vacation.
back on the airplane?
And I couldn't find them, you know, and I went, these are the sticks I use, and I bought every one they had.
But
you
did
know.
they leave you?
But I've seen them in the dollar stores.
Were you allowed to bring them on the plane?
Back then, yes.
That's
I
only a
was.
couple weeks ago.
No, I bought those 2 years
Oh,
ago.
I thought you meant
Yeah.
recently since we've
So,
had
you know, usually an Italian market, because
Yeah.
they actually heard of city chicken.
Yeah.
They sell a box of 1,000, but they're the candy apple sticks, which is
Yeah.
the best stick. That's my favorite stick.
This is pretty much like a candy apple
Yeah,
stick.
they're just a little thinner. Little thinner.
A little dangerous. Okay.
Yeah.
I won't play with those anymore. So, I think we're going to have a real treat trying this. And I want to thank you very much for coming
Oh,
on
thank
your
you.
day off.
And I had to get up early, too.
Oh, I guess that's good
It
friendship.
was okay.
That's good friendship. But she did come, and I'm really pleased. And I've been hearing about this for now about over a year.
I know.
And
You had to get it out of your system.
Yeah, I had to try it. I ate it yesterday. I'll eat it today. But
Uh-huh.
no, it's just excellent. I can't tell you how good it is. I can't tell you how easy it is. I know it comes off, it takes a lot of time, dipping and everything, but actually it's easy. If you can poke a stick in meat, and you can roll it you can roll it in bread and crumbs and egg, you're going to have a wonderful, wonderful dish. The side can be anything. It could be the pasta without any vegetables. It could be I would personally like the steamed vegetables without any pasta, but that's just what you like. So, you can really make a meal out
Well,
of it.
like the pasta takes the place of a potato.
Yeah.
I mean, these are very good with mashed potatoes, too. You can dip them.
Oh, yeah? I can try it that way sometimes.
Yeah, you can.
But so, I want to once again thank you for taking
Thank
time
you,
to
Betty.
come. And I want to thank you, and this is Betty Banjack and Joan Duca for Look Who's Cooking. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.